Why isn't my camera working, guys? What's with the... Does this every now and then. Hi, welcome while I'm trying to get my camera to show up. Yeah, we are back for D&D. Sort of. We are playing D&D. I do promise that. It's just gonna be a bit of a weird episode because we don't have a ton of players on today. We have 3, which is fine, but it's just gonna mean we are kind of pivoting how we're doing this episode. As you guys are staring at a black screen, well, I am trying to get my camera up. So I will tell you about how we're doing the episode after everyone introduces themselves so I can step away from my microphone to go try to fix my camera. So, everyone, introduce yourselves while I'm trying to make things work.
Quick, let's introduce ourselves as fast as possible.
I'm Jess. I play Sethra Wizard.
I am Arch. I play Sable, the fighter.
And I am Mark. I play Arcus, the standard rogue.
It appears we've introduced ourselves too quickly.
Alright, what happened last week?
Damn.
Damn. A fucking dragon came and killed a town. Goodbead, I think. And then we were like, fuck, we gotta do something. We don't know where it's going. Then some old lady showed up and was like, yo, I'm gonna go to Bryn Shander. You guys look tough. We're gonna team up in Bryn Shander. And that's what I remember.
Yeah, I mean I think that's basically it. I think we know that this dragon is being piloted by the Dwagar,
Yeah.
and that the Dwagar do have a castle somewhere. So
Oh yeah, and then Sephira was totally wrong and kept saying, "Oh, that story is bullshit."
I mean,
Dwargar are stupid.
yeah.
They'll never make a dragon.
This is the thing about Sethra, is that it's not that that she is never wrong. It's just that she doesn't believe she's wrong.
Well. Oh, also, what was it? Did this happen last session? Did the rest of the party get their names sort of cleared? Because of the...
Oh, yeah, I think that happened. Yeah, because
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, because of that. The ice sculptures left behind by the dead cultists.
Okay. Well, there's a big version of me. Now time to reformat all this. I made a new thing for my camera and just called it fucking work, and then it started working.
Gotta threaten your technology.
Apparently.
Well, if it does it, does it.
Alright, there we go. Let's just fix that a little bit. Yeah, so, the resolution you guys kind of got was, yeah, they don't think that you, killed the guy in Care Dinaval. They're not convinced that you have nothing to do with what happened in Targos, but it's enough that it's like, keep an eye on things. We're not gonna... We aren't gonna put wanted posters up everywhere for you guys. That being said, we still are keeping a close eye on you because we don't trust you motherfuckers. but we have no proof at this point that you are definitively evil, so you are kind of in the innocent till proven guilty train instead of, we're pretty sure they're guilty train. Yeah. So, this week, we do not have enough players for me to feel comfortable continuing the plot line of we're going up against a dragon. I am not that much of an asshole to send my characters to their death. So, what we're doing instead is we are heading on a... We're heading on a what-if adventure. We are seeing what would have happened if earlier in the campaign, either when the old lady warned them about it, or if they'd found one of these quests earlier on to keep an eye on the Dwagar threat, if they had followed that and done gone to where the dragon was being created. So we are doing kind of a special dungeon episode in which we are running the dungeon that was skipped over and just seeing how that would have gone and what they might have learned, not learned, been able to prevent as kind of a fun thought experiment and
Alternate timeline.
And a good fun episode to still do with the last minute pivot, because one of the characters did call out of this last minute, which is fine. They weren't feeling well. No hard feelings, but I was not prepared to have only 3 players tonight, so we're kind of doing what we can to still have an entertaining episode and play some D&D while accounting for having less players than I thought we might have tonight. So that is kind of the plan. We are gonna just jump right into starting at the front of this keep. So let's just see where we are starting. Yeah. So, beyond the snowy foothills, low-lying clouds obscure the icy peaks of a gargantuan mountain that forms the spine of the world. Eventually, you get above the clouds and behold the sheer mountain wall rising more than 100 feet before you. Carved high on the walls are rows of arrow slits, with lights burning behind them. The clanking sound issued from them. A narrow staircase hewn from the rock leads up one side of the wall.
Well, your intuition has led us to yet another interesting point of interest, Arcus.
I guess if we had to trust Arcus for once.
There's definitely a look when you say for once, but he just doesn't comment on it. I thought my fucking screen blacked out when the map changed, I'm not gonna lie.
You've gone blind, Arcus.
You can
Only one
see
foot my
on
monitor shut
here,
down.
The wall.
What the fuck?
As you guys start up, From high above comes a loud grinding noise as large sheets of ice break off the fortress wall and tumble down the mountainside. Suddenly, great doors of ice, previously hidden under snow, stand open more than 300 feet above you, and from between them flies a huge dragon made of dark ice. Its eyes glow with a bright golden light as it lets out a terrible roar and hurls itself into the air and glides away from the fortress, then turns and heads north towards the 10 Towns.
From the door we're entering it from?
From, like, there's a staircase that leads up to a massive door, and you're near the bottom of the staircase, and the door at the top of the staircase opens up.
Okay. So we're like here, and it's like up there.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm assuming this hatch thing.
Probably.
Okay. I don't know. This is the art you've provided for us, so that's what I'm guessing.
Yeah, this is the art I'm given,
Okay.
with very little context, besides what I'm reading you.
Sure.
There's a dragon. We should immediately follow it.
Oh yeah, no, we should go fight that dragon.
Wait. I'm getting the sudden feeling from up above that we shouldn't do that.
I was about to say fighting dragons is like a terrible idea.
Yeah, I guess I feel really compelled to just, not follow that dragon for now. Yeah. You guys.
So what map are we entering in from? Like, where should we put our tokens?
I believe the entrance is... You'll be coming in on, quote-unquote, a side path over. Or, like, that's the stairs to the path you'd be entering. I think that big door is where the dragon exit from, but this is the practical human entrance.
Gotcha.
Swagar, human, whatever. it's good.
Humanoid.
Yeah.
Non-dragon.
Is this 10 feet?
Uh,
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Awesome.
All right. So. Oh. I see where you are. Way down there. Here, let me,
Is that not the place?
No, there.
Oh, okay. Alright. I thought that was where you were circling, because that's where you circled.
Oh, on my map I was circling right there.
I see.
Is there any other tokens already on the map? I don't think that. You guys are so small. I didn't realize how big this map was until I saw Sether's token amongst it. Okay. And given this is a filler, quote-unquote filler episode, it's gonna have the idea of we get to where we get to, they get to see what information they missed, and by next episode we're not finishing it, we are just kind of finishing wherever we finish off. So, moving east from the top of the stairs leads you to an entrance to the entrance of the fortress. A 10-foot high double door of featureless stone, an arrow slit facing your direction, and guards the approach.
there eyes seen at the arrow slit?
Make a perception check.
Okay. It is a 16. I just want a general idea if we are being watched.
From what you can tell, no.
Okay. Well, Marcus, do you think you could get this door open quietly?
I can certainly try. Is there actually a fucking lock-in shit for me to lockpick?
Make a investigation check.
14.
From what you can tell, there is nothing on the outside of this door. From the best you can guess, it might be barred from the inside, but that's by a big physical bar, not a lock.
Hmm.
I can try breaking it open if you want.
That seems like a good way to alert everyone of our presence.
It is also
Let
made of
me-
stone, just
I can,
Is there enough sight? Can I see through the arrow slit?
You sort of. It is not impossible to see through the arrow slit, but it is definitely angled that there it's more to see out of than see in through.
That's all right. I just need to know is there a room on the other side?
There seems to be, and just to be clear, because I got this messed up first, the arrow
Yeah.
slit is not in the door, it's in the wall. Where's my pointer tool? It is in the wall here, so you can see kind of the gap there.
Gotcha. All right. How about I do this? I'm gonna send one of you through, and then you're gonna come around and open the bar.
That sounds fine, but how are you going to plan on getting one of us through?
Like this. And I touch Sable, and I use my Phase Step Spring Elf ability that allows me to, instead of Misty Stepping myself, I can Misty Step someone else. So as long as I can see an area, I can teleport them 30 feet.
as long as I don't fucking meld into the wall.
You're
Great.
fine. This is, by the way, just a reminder how I got into that guards or the Townspeak's room in Targos.
Alright.
I just looked through the keyhole.
Stable. This room is heated and illuminated by braziers of glowing hot coals. Visible on the west wall are arrow slits, an iron leveler, and a heavy iron witch. A floor-to-ceiling iron cage is in the middle of the room. Contains the elevator shaft, which chains run up and down away from it. The chains are in constant motion, and you hear loud mechanical noises higher up in the shaft and further down as well. A double door is embedded into the middle of the east wall. Air enters the room through a row of 4 arrow slits in the south wall.
Twice.
That's the air. That's the
Okay. Interesting. Look
This is the
around,
chit chain.
and we're aware that Dwergar is supposed to be in here, right?
You know it's the
Supposedly.
Dwegar Fortress.
So then, I look around If there's anyone within 10 feet of me, I should be able to see them if they're visible.
Within 10 feet, you
I
don't
believe
see
it's 10
anyone.
feet. Okay, I look around. Maybe the coast is clear. I'm
You
gonna
can make
head
a
to the-
perception check if you like.
Sure, might as well. Never hurts to be too careful. That's just a regular D20. Ah, yes, my amazing perception. That
Yeah,
worked.
it's all clear.
Yeah, it's clear. I'm gonna go to the winch device thing.
All right.
Just gonna fucking start pulling. Open that door for them.
You pull the winch and you hear something moving. Sethra and Orcus, the door is still shut.
Tragic.
Are on the other side. I'm gonna go around. See. Quietly, I guess. I'm gonna try sneaking.
Okay, you can stealth. That's fine.
It goes around, triggers like fucking 3 opportunity attacks because you can't see them.
Well, as long as they're within 10 feet of me, I'd be able to see them. But then again, well. Oh, right. This is one of my few characters that does not have disadvantage on stealth.
Whoa.
Took you
And
long
that
enough.
doesn't matter. Fuck it.
There's an owl. Okay.
Okay, yeah, you can get up and around that corner. It seems clear to you.
If there's a rat.
I'll just keep going
Alright.
and see if there's like anything obstructing this.
Okay, as you walk in the room, you first see what seems to be like slits and, what was a portcullis there, that you raised. But as you, walk in the room to investigate, you just hear a loud, you don't speak Undercommon, do you?
Nope.
You hear some potentially gurgled, words? They're probably words.
I recognize that as a language.
Yeah, essentially.
Wait, see where it's coming from?
It seems to be coming from this direction.
Fuck me. I'm gonna... I don't know if that means that something's noticed me or not. Maybe just kind of like peek around the corner.
Alright, you, go and you start kind of trying your best to look through the arrow slits in the wall, and you can see, movement of several Dwagar from what you can tell.
Oh. That's not great. Well, I'm just gonna wait a little bit for them to not be looking at me before crossing over, or not looking over in the direction before crossing over to try and fucking loosen whatever I need to loosen to get this door ready to open. Oh, Mama Mia.
It's Santa Claus and his elves. They've spawned in.
Oh, okay. I thought that they were just like in a big line right there waiting to come.
That'd be really
Da 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 da. Get him.
It's the many dwarves.
Alright, so as you go across and look at the door that has a large bar across it, and it seems to be, attached to some sort of mechanism. I need you to roll initiative for me.
Oh, well.
Just him or all of us.
You can all roll initiative, I suppose.
Alright.
Magical. Hey, at least my fucking.
Damn, that's
roll-
tragic. This dice ain't rolling at all.
At least I crushed it with my roll.
Hey, at least I got gift of alacrity. Well, that didn't matter at all, so. 9.
And I got a 6.
Hey.
Alright. Well, Sable, you get the first action as you hear voices that you can't understand all rallying and burst through a door behind you.
Oh, fucking course. I guess I'm gonna. I look at the other thing, I'm like, it's gonna take a bit of effort to fucking open this shit. I should be able to lift that off. But then I have to fucking go back, wheel that thing open. He's just thinking about it for a second, like, oh well, I guess I'm gonna have to kill everybody. I'm gonna have fucking violence is the only option, I guess. Damn
It's
it. Damn it, Sethra. You should have sent someone stealthy instead.
I think I should have sent someone smarter.
Hey, there is literally no other way to open this door other than what I'm doing right now.
There
I
wasn't?
just am. Well, the thing wasn't gonna open it. Pulling that lever, I had to go over here to
You
fucking
didn't
move a bar,
pull the
right?
lever though. There's a lever in a winch. You tried the winch. You went, oh well, nothing works.
Oh, well. Oh, fuck it. I
Comedy
see.
of errors.
Whatever. I'm gonna just fight my way to that fucking lever, I guess.
Why?
Rip and
Okay,
tear
just
until it's done.
just- I'm just gonna be an angel on your shoulder. Why don't you turn big and open the portcullis?
Well, the portcullis
What's with the
is,
sigh, motherfucker?
open. That's what the
the
wench
sign,
did that he used. It's the door itself that isn't open. The lever or the big thing on the
Oh,
door.
okay. I thought that the winch did literally nothing
No,
at
the
all.
winch opened the portcullis. That was, you heard the mechanical thing. You came in and saw where portcullis would be, and
Okay,
that's
okay.
because you opened it.
Oh, okay, okay.
You just failed
So,
to
yeah.
open the actual door.
Alright, so yeah, this little bit is open, but the door's... Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, makes sense. So I at least feel good that I accomplished one thing. I just didn't realize that the lever was also necessary. Okay.
Mission partially successful.
Yeah, so fuck it. I'm gonna go big. Bonus action. I'm going to increase my size. So I guess I'll just fucking... Where the fuck is my damn...
Yeah, you'll fuck. You know what? I like that decision. It's a good. I think that's a good terms of service safe decision.
Terms of service, safe decision.
Well, I don't have an aura on me or an ability to put one at least to make it easier. So just pretend
you-
I'm taking up a whole square. Yeah. Okay, so I'm big. I'm gonna just lift the fucking bar and just try and open the door by brute force like a fucking savage.
Make a strength check.
Well, it's a good thing I can make that with advantage. That is a unnatural 20.
An unnatural 20. I'd say with that you are able to lift the bar over the door to let it swing open.
Thank you for the aura thing. Yeah, cool. Okay. I do that. I'm gonna shout to the guys. The door should be open.
Oh, how'd you figure that out?
My huge brain figured it out.
Oh, good, good.
I'm gonna back up out of the way. Use my action. Use my bonus action. Yeah. So that's my turn.
All right. It is Dwagar A's turn. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I think is all he can move.
Your little legs can't carry you very far.
You just
and-
cast Shrink on you.
No.
That would be really funny, actually.
I just go back to normal size.
Just yeah.
Well, thankfully, my abilities aren't dependent on my size.
He will throw a javelin at you. Well, that
Sleeper.
is only a 12 to hit.
Does not hit.
Alright. So that is his turn. Dwagar B is going to move 5, 10, 15, 20, 20. Well, okay. Let me just, for the sake of consistency. He'll just hang out there. Dwagar C is 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Because you are large, it can
Reach
be
me.
in melee with you. He is then going to laugh and you think you're special. And then he's going to cast Enlarge.
Ah, shit! Kaiju battle. I'll just move slightly from.
Dwagar D is going to just kind of move out here. That's all you can do. Alright, Sethra.
Okay. Okay, stop. I went into the wall, sorry. My teleportation is really random sometimes. Alright. So I'm gonna get through the door and clean, and I'm like, what's the oh god, already? Damn it. Alright.
You see a giant sable facing off against a giant Dwagar.
Alright. Well, you probably think you're pretty smart, but unlike Sable, yours is controlled by concentration. So, first level magic missile on that guy.
Alright.
He needs to make 3 concentration checks.
No, he doesn't.
Did Dwagar not need to?
It's a magical ability, it's not using a spell. It is not, nowhere in here does it say it's a concentration effect.
Really? I thought they were casting a spell.
Nope, it is a action. So they can't use the reduced function, they can only use it once, they don't have spell slots. It is
Really?
just something they can do.
Really? I didn't know that. See, I thought because it works like that in Pathfinder where enemies just cast spells.
Yeah, no, D&D has a bunch of enemies that have innate, like, abilities.
Interesting.
Same way, I will tell you this for free, same way that they can go invisible, they're not using the invisibility spell. It is an innate bloodline trait, and thus it does not use spell slots, that's not the rules of the spells.
Yeah, so it can't be like counter spell, dispel magic, stuff like that.
Yeah, I'd say it probably could be dispelled magic, but it can't be counterspelled, because it's still a magical effect, but it's not... It doesn't necessarily require concentration and the casting components that would make a counterspell possible.
I guess, but if we're, I mean, yeah, I guess.
Because Dispel Magic, like, if there's a lock that already had a spell on it or whatever, you can dispel that. You can dispel innate magic. You just can't stop it from being cast.
Okay. Do you mind if I take that back, then?
Yeah, that's fine.
I appreciate that.
Sethra is 0-2 for her knowledge on Dwagars.
Actually, before I say that, I said it was fine. I'm gonna make you roll a nature, or was it nature or arcana check to know if Sethra would have known that that wouldn't work.
You can just, both are the same bonus. So.
Okay, so roll whatever.
Okay.
Oh,
It is a 12.
12. With a 12... Yeah, I'll say you can take it back.
Alright. I appreciate it. In that case, what I'm gonna do, because I made a mistake, I think we need something entertaining, so I'm gonna do my Wand of Wonder.
Alright.
Oh fuck! Don't kill us all.
No, it's fine.
Well, kill you. I'm behind her.
No, what could possibly happen? So,
A lot.
Fireball
Nah.
centered on self.
nah, you're fine. I'm gonna affect Dwagar A, and actually, I don't think I could see him.
You'd have a hard time seeing Dwagar A.
Alright, Dwagar C, good luck.
And Sable.
Sable's fine.
Good luck, everybody else.
Oh no.
Oh no! Oh, I don't
Sable's
know.
fine.
no.
Oh no.
Oh
don't know.
no. Oh
Good-
no.
Good thing this is consequence free.
Give Dwagar.
No, it's okay. It's fine. It's not anything worrying. I just cast slow on it.
Oh,
Okay.
that's
Oh,
nice.
good. I was expecting like power word kill.
Okay.
That petrified him, instant killed him. Based on that, I was just gonna remove Saber from the game.
All right. I thought it was 30, which, was Stinking Cloud.
Ah. And so you cast slow on Dwagar C, and does he get a saving throw or anything, or does it just affect him?
It just says you cast slow, so let me see what.
Well, then slow would be a saving throw.
I see.
Yeah, as I guess the effects of slow, you alter time around up to 6 creatures of your choice, but it's only him, obviously. So do a Wisdom saving throw.
Okay. Is it an area of effect? I guess so.
I guess so, but since it's from the Wand of One, oh wait, no,
I think
it
it's a
says
single.
you cast slow. So, is it an area effect? Yeah, no, it just says you cast slow, so it has to be an area
It's up
effect.
to 6 creatures, so I'm like, would you be able to catch Dwagar A without directly seeing they're there? I'd say yes, because you probably know of their presence and you are aiming for Dwagar C.
Do you get to choose the creatures though?
Do you think it could domino through them? Like,
What's the area of, like, distance area for slow?
120 feet? No, that's the range of where you can cast it. It's a 40-foot cube.
40-foot cube. So technically it could get, would be,
CA, and then
the,
maybe 1 or 1. Maybe I.
It would be like, that would be the cube. That being said, I think you would have to know the other 4 are there, which I'd say you don't. You could see like A through their legs, but the other 4 that are behind a wall, I don't think you can.
I think
It's a
that's
weird
fair.
one, but yeah. So you can, I'd say
I think-
A and C are a fair game because you know they're both there.
Yeah, considering I'm essentially casting it like this, like through a line,
Yeah.
I think that's about the best it could go.
So
Wisdom saving throws.
yeah, if we centered it on C, it would actually be there. So that makes sense. Wisdom saving throws. Okay, Dwagar C. failed, because that is a 5 plus 0. A rolled an 8, so they both fail.
All right. The effects of slow. I don't ever use this spell, so
I think they can only take an action or a bonus action, and speed is halved.
speed is halved. Take a -2 penalty to AC and dexterity saving throws, and they can't take reactions. And yeah, action or bonus reaction, but not both.
And if it's an action, they can only make one weapon attack.
Yes.
Alright.
Oh, if they attempt to cast a spell of one action, they have to roll a d20. If it's 11 or higher, they just can't use the spell
Well, the effects of the spell occur the next
until
round.
next turn. Sorry, I was I never use this spell. I apologize.
Slow is just. Well, I just know what the spells do.
Is there anything else you want to do, Sethra?
Honestly, I had no idea that would. So that's my turn.
Alright. So it's
Pretty
Dwegar
good debuff.
E. Dwegar E, seeing that there's a lineup there, is going to move down here and throw his javelin through the arrow slit at Sable.
Guerrilla warfare.
So that is an 18 to hit Sable.
Unfortunately, that does hit. My AC is not Tareth's absolute unit.
For a whole 3 points of damage.
Oh, ow. Ah, my capillaries.
Literally was hit by a fucking splinter.
Arcus.
Alright, these blocks are like 10 feet, right?
Yes.
Alright. I guess I'll move into this block here and shoot at Dwayne RC with my. I almost said crossbow, wrong weapon. Yeah, we use the crossbow.
Alright.
I don't have that. No, they had like crossbow light. Okay. Go D7
I'm gonna take that away because you don't need it anymore.
for a 16 to hit.
A 16 just hits.
We take those.
Yeah. Okay.
For that's a shame. 5 regular damage, and we get now for the fun part: sneak attack
Come on, sneak attack.
for another 12, so 17 damage total.
Okay.
And is Dwegar A like 5 feet behind Dwegar C?
Yes, but Dwegar C is technically enlarged, so he does have cover.
Can I see him between the legs, or is he just like more like a giant wall as opposed to like that little opening between
You
his legs?
know he's there, but he would have, I'd say, 3/4 cover behind the enlarged Dwegar and enlarged Sable.
That's fine, because as long as I know he's there, I can. As long as he's still targetable, I can still hit him with Wills of the Grave.
Okay.
So we hit the friend with.
Don't you have sharpshooter?
I do not. I have Gunner.
Oh, sorry.
Patrick has sharpshooter.
Yeah.
Yes.
So, yeah, and Dwegar, what the fuck's his name? Dwegar A takes 9 points of necrotic damage. I can finally use actually Wells of the Grave for once.
9 points of necrotic.
And that's all for me.
So it's Dwegar F's turn. He's just gonna chill here for now. Dwegar G is going to go 5, 10, 15, 20. There. I'm gonna just put Dwegar C kind of middle. He's taking up that front area. But yeah. Dwegar G's can go there and attack with his Warhammer against Sable.
Alright.
You come from your ankles.
That is a 23 to hit.
My legs.
Really? Again? That is for another whole 3 points of damage. I have rolled a 1 on both of my attacks against you.
This fucking midget's just swinging at me.
H is also just gonna wait.
He's gonna wait till his
I
friends
will
start
make
dying.
5, 10. I will come here. And he will also attack you. Nat 20.
My legs.
Oh shit.
My legs.
Your ankles. They're taking him down.
4. Oh, that is a lot better.
Oh, fuck. I don't like that
16
sound.
points of damage.
Oh lord, that is a lot better. You really warned your ankles.
He
You know,
did-
amusingly, I probably still have more HP left than you guys.
I would hope so. You've taken most of the hits. I have yet to be hit at all.
All right. That's all of them. Sable.
Ah, you guys done fucked up with the wrong guy. How many people are within a certain radius? That's... Yeah, okay, I should be able to hit a... Where are these fuckers? Basically, I should be able to hit these 4. Because they're all within a 15 feet radius of me.
Okay.
So, I'm going to use my Searing Ignition, which replaces an attack, with essentially a tiny ball of, well, a big ball of, or sphere of fire. So they need to make, the 4 of them need to make dex saves.
Okay. So just out of curiosity, say within 15 feet of you, is it centered on you or is it centered on a point? If it's centered on
It's
you, do you get
centered
hurt?
on me.
Okay.
It's centered on me, and I did do the measurements.
Yeah, I just want to
That's
make
15
sure
feet.
if you're like, hey, it's 15 feet, and I'm essentially a fireball, and I'm dropping it so it hits all of them. I'm like, are you hitting yourself
Oh,
as well?
I do get to pick my targets.
Okay.
Yeah, no.
Well, so I don't have evasive yet.
Yeah, don't worry about it. Even if you were hit, it's not a gigantic amount of damage.
Okay, and do they get a save, or what are they?
Yeah,
doing?
dex save.
Dex save.
Yeah, 16.
Okay, C and A have disadvantage, is it? Or -2?
-2.
Alright. D rolled a 16, -2 is a 14.
That's one fail.
A rolled an 18, -2 is 16. I rolled a 13,
I rolled the 13.
and G rolled an 8.
Did they just all fail?
Does the 16 still fail? You're,
Oh wait, no, never mind. No, that one of them passed.
A passed.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm like,
So
I
that
am
is-
shocked if your like secondary thing is that high.
Oh yeah. Well, that is a solid 6 points of fire damage to the 4 of them. And I'm gonna do it a second time, so sorry to slow things down here, but I do have a second attack.
Is it half as much or none if they save?
Half as much.
Okay.
So that, yeah. Sorry.
Damage. G takes 6 damage, and I take 6 damage. Alright. So, it rolled a 19, -2 is 17. C
Yes.
rolled a 5, -2 is a 3.
Oh, yeah.
I rolled a 9. He rolled a 6. So same person succeeded and same people failed.
Well, that's interesting. So that is well, again another 6 points of damage. 3 to the one that succeeded.
That does kill the enlarged Dwagger C.
Nice. Okay, so I'm just gonna use my bonus action to second wind, and that will be my turn. Oh, great. That's, no, it's better than nothing. 11 hit points. Nope, that wasn't the 11 hit points back. I added too many. Let me just subtract that back. Oh yeah, I'm done with my turn.
Okay. Dwegar A is moved. 5, 10, 15, 20, flanking! And then he's gonna... Yeah, no, he's gonna attack you while flanking.
Would have laughed so hard if he did all that flanking just to attack me.
That is a 22 to hit.
Glad I second winded.
For 4 points of damage.
Oops.
Dwegar B.
Shield that. There we go.
5, 10, 15, 20. Yeah, he'll move here. Give him space. 25. And he's gonna attack. That misses. Dwegar D is gonna move. 5, 10, 15, 20. And he's gonna attack. That is a 20 to hit.
Yep.
6 more points of damage.
Ouchie, ouch.
Alright. Sethra, your turn.
Mhm.
Terrifying the Dwegar right now.
Sure
Just getting
is.
swarmed by them.
Well,
Yeah, that's me.
that's you in the corner. That's you in the spot. Okay. So, thoughts. I don't love the idea of having to do this. But I think I need to. Okay, D&D Beyond has crashed. Give me.
It's warning you, don't kill Sable.
I think that's a silly concern.
Oh, I see a Cohen coming up.
Okay. Maybe if your fat ass didn't stay in the one place.
Did it so they wouldn't immediately run after you guys.
Well, Dwegar A did anyway, so. Alright, that's. If I stand here, though. Yeah. Kind of risk killing myself, though, so I kind of hate that. Well, if I actually. No, yeah, actually, that's not a bad idea. I teleport you back, and then. Yeah, actually, that could work.
You can teleport me forward.
That's not a bad idea. I could teleport you 15 feet forward. Would you be fine being here?
I am awaiting. Did you try pinging? Because I didn't see anything.
Oh, sorry. Would you be fine being
Yeah.
here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Go for it.
It might be a bad idea, but fuck it. It's not a big deal. Alright, so I'm gonna have my Wisp as a bonus action, go over to Sable, teleport him over there. All these Dwegar need to make dex saves because of the whole fucking wild spirit teleport burning.
So we'll
Guys
start
are
with
taking-
it got a 12.
Fail,
I got a 16.
pass,
B got a 12.
fail,
B got a 2.
fail,
G got a 19.
and pass.
So I and G pass.
Alright, so 3 of them take fucking wait. Yeah, 2d6. Da, da, da. 7 fire damage. Alright. I need to put my wisp over there. Give me a moment. Nope, that's me in the corner. Alright, and then put myself over here. This could be a bad idea,
Most likely.
but it will catch all of them. So, I'm gonna do Burning Hands at 3rd level.
Okay.
So, Dex saves again for all of them.
Burn, baby, burn. Disco.
A lot of deck
Inferno.
saves I'm doing.
Yeah.
Alright.
Fuck
So-
ton of fire damage.
We are gonna do A. Is 16.
No, that's a pass.
I failed. D fails. B fails. G fails. Besides A, the highest out of the other 4 rolls was a 12.
Alright.
Damn.
In that case, they take all of them take. I just want to make sure, is this half damage? Yeah, half damage for the one of them. Alright. Wow, that could have been better, but it's fine. 12 damage for all the ones that failed, and 6 for the one that passed.
Alright. Well, it's enough to kill A. He was being very, very slowly burned to death. He kept passing everything, but, ultimately dying.
Well, it works. And that's my turn.
12 damage.
They're all looking crispy.
12 damage to D.
Terrace would have
12
loved
damage
this.
to B. And 12 damage to A. And G.
So many snacks.
Alright. Alright. So, he is going to... No, he's gonna stay back here. That's E's turn. Marcus.
Alright. Let's see, 10. Yep. I'm going to attack Dwagar Eye with my. What would be? The +1 dagger. Alright, that is bullshit, guys. That should have been a 19. Anyway, 11 to hit.
11 to hit, 11 does not hit.
Didn't think so. Alright, time for the fucking 2-weapon 5-second attack. Hiya. Oh, sure, that's the nat 20 dice. The one that doesn't get the fucking plus damage. Alright then, son of a bitch.
Well, at least you got double dice.
Very true. This creature is also facing a sneak
Um,
attack, so.
Yeah, you should still get sneak attack, but...
So for, well, 4 points of damage. And. So I just doubled that since they didn't actually roll twice for sneak attack.
Yeah.
Alright, so that's 4 plus that's 18 total to I.
18
And I'm gonna
total to I? Okay.
Yes. And I'm smacking D with another Whale to the Grave. So 4. Damn. 2 damage.
You destroyed I, he had 2 health left. And
Tragic.
then, D gets another 2 damage? Okay.
Yep, 2 necrotic.
Alright. Anything else?
I just need fucking tokens to depart and I really have some fun. That's beside the point. Nope, that's all I can do.
Alright. F is is going to burst through the door and attack.
Well, really wishing he had taken Polar Master.
That is 13 to hit. Probably misses.
Yeah, that misses.
Okay, that's his turn. G is going to move in here. And then he is going to attack. That's a 9 to hit. Alright, H is good. Sable.
Oh, okay. Might as well. I mean, there's what? Just double check with that overlay. Centered on me, which is like right around there. So yeah, that's still 3 people. I'm gonna use my last Searing Ignition for those 3 to make dex saves.
Alright.
F, D, and B.
18, D, 10, B, 1. That
Okay,
succeeded.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, finally! Perfect, max roll. That is 11 points of fire damage. And then half, I don't know if you round down or round up.
Down usually.
So 5. Yeah. Cool. So I do have 1 at... Oh! They melted!
Yeah.
Dwargar F. I still have another attack left over. Time to fucking die. That's a 17.
Alright, that hits.
And because I'm enlarged, I do gain an extra d6 of damage. Let's go. 19.
19 points of damage.
Yep.
Alright.
That
Okay.
is... Yeah, that's my turn.
Alright. So, it's now Sethar's turn.
It sure is. Okay.
It sure is.
Okay. This guy in front of me can just get slapped with a Mind Sliver. Make an id save.
That is an 18.
Really? Okay, fair enough. He doesn't take anything. Will-O-Wisp. Shoot Dwargar F. Let's see what we get. 19 to hit.
That hits.
Alright. 8 fire damage.
Alright.
Hey.
From life.
That's my turn.
Okay, Dwargar E. He's burst out and he's enlarged. And he is going to make an attack for an 18 to hit.
Yep.
Alright. That is 10 points of damage.
Ooh. Spicy.
Arcus.
Alright. I'm gonna smack Dwargar G.
Okay.
First roll with the +1 dagger. Hiya. I'm gonna strangle that dice for doing all that bullshit on me. 13 to hit.
That does not hit.
I'll say it landed on 13 and then roll to 5. Alright, here comes the regular dagger. For 14.
That does not hit.
I'm starting to understand why Katie hated online dice so much. Especially when you can see it just land and be like, no roll, fuck you. Alright, that's all I can do.
Alright, it is Dwagar G's turn. Dwagar G is going to... Yeah, I'll keep trying to attack you. Yeah, I'll keep trying to attack you.
Alright.
That's an 18 to hit.
Unfortunately, that hits.
That is for 7 points of piercing damage.
Alright.
And that's its turn. And Dwager H has taken its turn. I know what it's doing. So Dwager H has taken a turn. Sable.
Abel's just gonna look at this stupid cards, bro, and just say, seriously? Just look at the fucking corpses around you, and he's gonna fucking stab at this guy. I stab at thee. I'm sorry, I didn't announce. That was a 25 to hit, so I figured.
Yeah, 25 hits.
Plus my d6. Yeah, that's a solid 17 points of damage.
Yeah, that 17?
Yeah, points of damage.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright.
And I'm gonna attack again, and this time I'm gonna burn a... I know I have more fucking resources. That's a 22 to hit.
That hits.
So my fire strike, which is just a little brighter on my attack, for an extra d10. So that, and then a d10.
I love how you guys are using, well, mainly Archer's using so many of his resources on the first fight. First thing he comes across.
I like to make sure the enemies are super dead.
Dude,
That's another.
This session doesn't matter.
Yeah. That's
Plus, I don't have
17
that many
points of
resources to
damage.
spend.
That would kill it.
Yeah. And bonus action, I'm just gonna fucking flip him off as he's dying. I
Okay.
want that to be the last thing he sees.
His dying words,
That's
bitch.
that's my turn.
Sethra.
I think I'm going to have to kill this. Don't make me fucking Nova you. Just die. Roll another id save.
Alright. 19!
Are you fucking... Alright. You know what? I'm the one being lazy, so...
I have been rolling really well on these int saves because it has a +0.
Alright. Hey, you know what? I'm the one that could just cast it instantly, so it's on. I did fucking shoot at it.
Alright.
13.
Misses.
Alright. Wait, this isn't the one that's slowed, right? That one died.
That one died.
Yeah, okay. Alright. That's my turn.
Alright. So, it is Dwager G's turn. It is gonna continue trying to kill Arca. That misses. And Dwager H. I'm gonna do this for it. Okay. Sable.
You guys got that Dwagar, right? Right? Alright, well, I'm gonna be proactive. And I'm gonna check to see if there's any more guys.
Kicks the door down, kicks Dwegar H in the face.
Make
Yeah, basically.
a perception check.
Perception. Perception. Come on, roll better this time. It's a 19.
19. So you look around, and even with your, I haven't been moving him because he's been doing stuff in secret. Even with your vision, tremor sense or whatever, can't seem to sense anyone. Then you don't see anything except for this little puff of cold breath. Like, you know when it's cold enough your breath is visible?
Yeah.
You just see a little bit of that.
I'm lunging and I'm grabbing.
Okay, yeah, make a attack roll. I was debating if you're doing quick enough it'd be at disadvantage, but between the breath and the blind sight, I'd say you don't have disadvantage on this.
I see you now, bitch! So you said an attack roll?
Yeah, it will be like if you can grab him, and then it'll be a grapple check.
Okay. Well then I'll do it like as if I was unarmed.
Yeah.
17.
Okay, that would be enough to grab him, so now we'll make opposing strength rolls.
Oh, right. Strength, right? Not athletics or...
Yeah, it's or I guess athletics versus athletics or acrobatics.
Okay, well, at least I've got advantage on that.
How many did you lose to this Dwegar? Could it be hilarious?
I'm not
Damn.
fucking losing with my fucking expertise in athletics.
Yeah,
could've rolled a 1.
He rolled a nat 20 as well, but he only got a 22. So
So close!
you
Grappled, motherfucker!
Yeah, you grab this invisible. As you grab him, you realize he is bigger than you think he is. He is enlarged as well. That's why I just had him
shit.
do nothing behind the door. He was enlarging, going invisible, and hiding his last 3 turns.
Yeah, I'm gonna just threateningly slam him against the wall.
He's just slamming. Threatening.
Stop resisting!
Cease your resistance.
I don't know what you'd have me. I'll just roll like an unarmed.
I mean, if you're just slamming him against the wall to threaten him, you can
Okay.
hold him. If you're not intending to do damage, then I won't make you.
I'm
roll
not trying to
anything.
kill him.
Just trying to intimidate him.
Yeah. Into just surrendering already, because I'm...
Sure. I'd say you can use your second attack to make an intimidation check.
Okay. Intimidation check. I am okay at intimidation. 16.
That is enough. I rolled an insight check to see how well he. So you slam him against the wall, and while he doesn't like verbally react at all, he isn't fighting as heavily. Just kind of is there.
Okay, well, that's my turn
All right.
for now.
Sathra.
Alright. Magic missile.
Okay. You kill him. He
Yeah.
had 2 HP.
So told him
Fucking
that would have killed him. No, I just didn't know how weak he looked.
What were you doing?
Whiffing my swings because the fucking dice is a bitch.
Alright. So, shoot. Come around the corner.
I would say now we are out of combat, so if you wanted to come around the corner, you would see Sable, like, with his hands in the air, and nothing else. The Dwaker is still technically invisible.
I'm going to assume you're actually holding something like that.
Yeah, there's a Dweger here. He's about as big as me right now.
Interesting. Well, tell him that we... Well, actually, he probably doesn't understand us, does he?
I bet he speaks common. You speak common?
No response.
If he does speak, I don't think he's in any situation to be really speaking with us.
Yeah, it's entirely possible they don't, but...
What are these, like... Well, now that we're in here, what are one of these things, like...
I was gonna start looking around these
like
rooms and
these
such.
rooms?
You look around the rooms, and they're all small bunk rooms. They're like-
Okay, so this was basically like the barracks.
Yeah.
I'm gonna just try and shove him into one.
Sorry,
Okay,
what?
it doesn't really... They don't really fight because of the intimidation check. They're just kind of... They've kind of surrendered themselves to you killing them, and if you just, like, shove them in a room, they're just like, okay, whatever, like...
Can I look around the room and see if I find anything interesting? Or that stands out?
Alright, make an investigation check!
13.
Alright. With a 13, you do not find, much. I'd say just because it's funny, looking in the rooms, at the end of each bed, there is a little plaque with a name on it. But there's just a bed with like this little essentially a handwritten plaque that identifies whose bed it belongs to.
Oh.
That's it. What language is the plaque in?
Undercommon.
Ah. Alright, I make note of that and I just walk out the rooms. Because I can't speak Undercommon.
Yeah, there seems to be no like personal belongings or anything in here. They are just stone beds that are used to sleep.
Hey, Arcus, Sethra, do you guys have any, oils of some kind?
What in
What
the
are
world do
you
you need
asking?
oils for?
Just out of curiosity.
No, I'd like a answer about what you want these oils for.
Intimidation.
Are you planning to set him on fire?
Well, that's up to him.
Okay, I'm just going to go up to him. My good man. I'm going to cast Comprehend Languages real quick.
Okay.
As I already heard Undercommon speak before, I'm going to think I can understand it. My good man, as I speak in Undercommon, I believe that you think what you're doing is right, and I understand the idea of fanaticism. But I need you to also understand that the only reason you're alive is us. So, if you want that to stay that way, I need you to talk right now.
He looks at you and then he spits on the floor before just going, what do you know about right or wrong?
I do know something about your goals. You plan to destroy the 10 towns? There's an entire universe out there, and you want to destroy 10 little towns. You are small fry in the cosmic shit.
And your point?
My point is that you have a life to live. You could live up to probably another 100 years with your biology. But with one flick of my finger, I can take that away. So, isn't it better that you try to give us information? This place.
You think I fear dying?
I think you fear the idea that you'll fail in your mission. And let me tell you, you already will.
You think that my mission, it's my mission. I'm just here for the adventure of it. The Underdark gets rather dull at times. But not without its own dangers. I'll tell you this. There's a direct link from here into the Underdark. If you want to see for yourself of the shithole that I live in, go ahead. Then you might understand.
And I shoot him.
Alright, what, how are you?
I'm burning him with my, what do you call it? A fire seed.
Okay. He is technically still at max HP, but he's actually just gonna let it happen. Like, at this point, he does not give a fuck, and you see him make direct eye contact with you while he welcomes you to burn him alive. And he
Laughs
just
maniacally as well.
laughs. He doesn't give a flying fuck.
Laughing as he's burning to death.
Yep.
Totally not haunting in the slides, but we will talk about that.
Sable just watches, unamused.
Arcus, in fact, does not watch.
And
Huh.
when Arcus looks away, he looks the most amused as he's like dying as he stares at Arcus. And he's like, "Don't let it haunt you, lad." Even though he's speaking in Undercommon, so only Sether can understand, but he's
It's opposite. Oh,
essentially
you fucking bitch.
mocking you guys burning him to death.
What? Not much to say other than he's a bit of an asshole. I basically just give a brief rundown of the conversation.
But I know about the Underdark, because wasn't in the fucking mines where the whole Cobalt scene, then also like a hole that led to the Underdark? Because I think that was the Underdark it led to.
I think it was somewhere that had something to do with the Underdark. But,
Yeah.
make a history check to see if you know much about the Underdark.
So I won't say it was that mine, because I know some fucking ungodly abomination damn near killed me and dragged me down a hole.
Yeah, like, you've come across abominations in the Underdark, but I don't know how much you know. History
12, so I probably know
well,
that. Yep, I know that bastard came from the Underdark.
Yeah, you know that there's ungodly abominations, and, the Underdark is not a place you go lightly, like.
Gotcha.
Yeah, because it's dark. You'd trip.
Ha 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 ha.
Alright.
So, after Seth regales the animation, Arcus will say, "Can't say I'm too thrilled with the idea of there's being something here connected to the Underdark."
That was disappointing.
Well, he's probably a bit of a crazy guy. Eccentric, his co-workers would probably say.
Well, glad I wasn't the only one thinking the same thing. Like the whole looks over to the smoldering corpse. Oh, saves us some oil.
Right. So, what do you guys want to do now?
Probably explore.
There's this whole... Oh, might be. There's this whole area over here I never got to see.
Oh,
So I will be right back. Make sure my nephew isn't trying to break something.
Alright.
that's a good idea.
Oh,
Alright, I'll follow you over then. Sorry, I'm just taking notes.
oh, okay, yeah. I was trying to do the fucking Roll20 thing where I just selected things I drew to delete them, but it doesn't work that way.
It's okay.
Alright, well, I'm just gonna pick up Arcus.
You want me to just
Back.
connect him to you?
Oh, there we go, thank you. Forget about the feature. Alright. What the hell is this?
Alright, that is room 7.
Maybe it's just a column. I don't know.
Oh, the thing in the middle?
Yeah.
That's the cage with the whirring noises up and down and
Ow.
box-shaped iron elevator car constantly going up and down the shaft, stopping 1 minute on each floor and taking 1 minute to move. Yeah.
Oh.
A floor-to-ceiling iron cage in the middle of the room containing an elevator shaft with chains running up and down. Away from it, the chains are constantly in motion. You hear loud mechanical noises high up in the shaft and further down as well. A double door embedded into the middle of the east wall. Yeah, so then there's the double door here.
Huh. Okay, interesting. Mechanisms. Get in there, Arcus. Let's open the...
Wait, don't throw him into the gears.
You've had it too good for too long, Arcus.
Okay, so a stone desk, and chair stand empty on the east side of this room. The brazier that normally heat and light the room have been extinguished. An air shaft in the south wall lets in frigid mountain air.
Anything on or in the desk?
Not that you can see.
So, some kind of office, I suppose.
Alright, I am back.
Welcome back.
So, what was in this room?
It's an office.
Ah. Has anyone already looked for like important documents and such?
Yeah, there wasn't anything.
Damn.
Well, into the gears you go.
Sorry. I need to just. Sorry.
Oh, there we go. No, I'm free. Alright, boys. Now, boy, and etc.
I guess we can try looking straight ahead first.
Straight ahead being this way, or straight ahead being this way?
This way.
Okay.
Okay. This rectangular room has two sets of double doors, one on the north and the other to the south. A brazier of glowing hot coals stands in each corner. The middle of the room is a low stone table, on top of which is a drawing, an illustration that looks like something of a map.
Take a look at the map.
Alright. Closer inspection of the drawing reveals that there's an accurate depiction of the 10 towns and its environs. Mounted to the top of a thin iron stand on the table is a 6-inch tall dragon figurine carved out of Chardolin, a miniature version of Zadarok's Chardolin dragon, its wings outstretched. The figurine stand is attached by an iron rod to a groove carved into the table, allowing the figurine to move across the map from one settlement to another.
Well, yeah, that's bad news.
Very much so.
Does it show the line of like which settlements it's hitting in order?
I'd say make an investigation check.
Okay, I make those with advantage.
So I'll make one too. Game, can I roll higher than a fucking 7? Jesus Christ. 14.
I'd say 14's enough to notice. As you're looking at it, you're not quite sure at first, and then you notice a lever on one of the walls, and upon pulling the lever, the dragon starts moving, and it moves from the Sunblight Keep, which is where you're at now, up, and it hits Dugan's Hole, Goodmead, East Haven, then Caerdinival, then Caerconnig, before crossing to, what's it called? Actually, I think it is Tourmaline.
Bridgeshander?
Then Lonely Wood, which isn't a town, but, Lonely Wood, then hits Brennan, then hits Targos, then hits Bridgeshander before it circles back to, Sunblight.
It is a
Okay.
circle.
Okay, so they're
Oh.
literally just doing a circle. Okay.
Oh.
I'm gonna need those towns written, not the towns, like, I guess that direction written down for me, since I can't actually write that down right now.
I'm gonna say no, because this is information that your characters technically do not know going into
Yeah,
the next
this.
session.
Yeah, no, this is an alt timeline.
Tragic.
This
We
is
would
an
know that.
alternate timeline, so you're getting glimpses into what could have been, but
Shit. Hey, Sethra.
Mhm.
Ah, never mind. That's dumb.
Mm-hmm.
What is it?
I don't know. I just I mean, that's a neat looking dragon figurine. Seems like
Do you-
something.
Do you want me to take it?
I don't know. I mean, I'm not really into figurines, but I don't know. There's not really many carved or molded out of this interesting material. I don't know.
Okay,
I don't know.
if you're gonna bitch about it,
Well, no, I mean,
You're
you don't
gonna
need
bitch
to,
about it.
but
no,
like,
it's fine, fine.
it's a souvenir.
I'll take my mage hand and pull it off.
And cue the traps.
You can take the dragon.
All right.
It is, just for your own knowledge, as an art object, it's worth 50 gold pieces.
All right. You want it in your pocket?
I
Do
mean,
you want me? Do you want to just put it in the? Like, what do you want with it?
I don't actually want. I just thought it was neat, but like,
Okay.
I don't like. I just thought it was neat. Literally it. I was like, hey, does someone want a fucking little dragon doll thing? Dragon.
Hey, I have an
figure?
idea. Why don't we play like a game of dice where we all play like characters and we all have like little figurines, and this could be the monster. We fight this thing in a dungeon. I just can't figure out like what the name of the game should be. We'll figure it out.
Yeah, figurines and dragons. No,
Yeah,
figurines
figurines
and dungeons. Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, I think that works. I think that's good.
Yeah.
All right, I'll just put this in my pocket for.
Well, whatever. I want to just. I see another set of double doors.
Alright.
I feel like we've killed everything, so I'm just gonna nonchalantly just kick these doors open.
Immediately get stabbed.
Yeah.
The door's a mimic.
Braziers heaped with glowing hot coals heat this corner, which contains a large stone bed covered with soot-stained furs. Its head against the north wall. In a shallow niche above the bed is a bas-relief of a giant's scowling dweger clenching its teeth. At the foot of the bed is a flat-topped iron trunk sealed with a bulky padlock. The stone door is set into the west wall.
Oh.
Whose room is this? Sorry, I was moving you. Oh, jeez, I teleported. Give me a moment. Where am I?
In a wall somewhere.
Yeah, let me find my. Okay, I'm good. All right. Somebody's bedroom. Anything of interest to find? I guess I'll investigate.
That's that padlock, or the chest lock sealed by a padlock.
There's the trunk and there's the door to the left. Anything else you can make an investigation roll for?
I guess I'll look around for maybe a key to the lock, or maybe a diary. Maybe it's a bedroom. Could have a diary in it.
Alright. Make an investigation check.
19.
19. You do not see a key or any, like, personal effects in the way of, like, a diary or anything.
Okay. Nothing doing. In my investigation, did I get an idea of maybe whose room this is?
I'd say with the 19, it appears to be a very nice, quote unquote, in terms of dweger. Like, the other dweger had 3 in a bunk bed in like a 10-foot room. So if this isn't Zardarok's room, it is at least a High General or somewhere like with significant power, given just the sheer size difference and the fact that it's off the war room.
Fair enough. Well then. Looks like we found his shit. Marcus, you coming?
Yeah, 1 second. I gotta take a close look at the padlock.
Yeah, it's padlock. Do you want to try to pick the padlock?
Yeah, might as well. I was gonna see. Unfortunately, I don't have any means of checking any. Well, can I see if it's trapped or like anything looks off about it?
Make an investigation check.
Thank you. I rolled higher than a fucking 7. 24.
Doesn't seem to be.
Let me
Actually,
guide you.
You do see that there is some sort of trap with it. Sorry.
Oh.
It gives me like how to unlock it, and then in the paragraph below it goes,
Ah.
oh yeah, and by the way, it's trapped.
Why is it written like this?
I don't know.
And since my Discord cut out when after you mentioned it was trapped, do you like describe what kind of trap it was, or just oh yeah, by the way, it's trapped?
I'd say all you can tell is that there is a trap you'll have to disarm if you want to open this chest. It's not on the padlock itself, it is on the chest. So you could likely get the padlock open, it's just the next part that you'll have to worry about.
I'll guide you if you try it.
I'll at least try to get the padlock off first.
Alright.
So that'd just be like a
Thieves'
dexterity
tool
check.
Yeah, dexterity check with your proficiency and or expertise in thieves' tools.
Okay, so that would be okay, +6, I believe. Oh, here's dex. That.
Not that kind of thief.
So 17 if I'm doing the math right.
This
That'll be, and that, wait, hold on.
padlock is hefty and it is not.
Did you add my 1d4?
Oh, I did not add the 1d4. That makes it to a dirty 20 then.
That is just enough.
Okay.
You are with that help, you are able to spring the lock.
Magic.
Alright, that takes care of the lock, but now the chest itself has some sort of trap on it.
You feel fairly confident that you can open the chest without the trap going off, but there is still a trap.
Do
Okay.
we want to leave the room and then set the trap off?
I mean, possibly. It also would depend on what
If
kind
we
of
can
trap
do
it
that,
is.
yeah.
Or are we worried that the trap would, like, explode everything in all the contents of the chest?
Well, if it's the latter, I mean, I can, like, handle that. I mean, I'm pretty tough. I can just grab what I can and then run out.
We'll risk it.
Alright, so what exactly are you doing?
Let's vacate the room and then I'll open it with Mage Hand.
Alright.
You vacate the room and then the mage hand opens it and nothing.
Can your mage hand retrieve whatever's in there, or do you need to see what's in there?
That's a good question. I don't know.
I
I
think
don't know
you need to
how
be
that
able
spell.
to see what you're commanding it to do.
Hand last. You can use your action control hand. You can manipulate an object. Yeah, I think I would need to be a specific rock archetype to do that.
Yeah,
What you're
it's
asking.
kind of one of those things that if you don't know what you're reaching for and you have no touch, how are you supposed to tell it to pick it up?
Yeah, yeah. Oh, there's also that weird spell that's like unseen servant. I think that could also theoretically do it, because that like automatically does.
That has some form of consciousness.
Yeah, yeah,
The
yeah.
hand is literally like if you removed your hand and put it somewhere
Yeah.
else.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
All right.
Some-
Well, do you have access to a spell that can do that, or otherwise we're just going
Um,
back to my idea?
No, I do not. Maybe I'll send my familiar over there. See what happens.
Can you do that without burning whatever is inside?
No, I mean my familiar and my owl.
Oh,
My owl just will come out from my cloak and be like, I don't want to go over there. And I'm like, you're going over there. Or do you think that's also a bit risky?
no, I mean it's a fucking familiar, so who gives a shit about it? Sorry, Owl.
Just it looks at you like, dude.
You're not even named.
Yeah,
Just
dude,
a
if
familiar.
Cetro doesn't name their familiar. That's on purpose. Alright, I guess I'll send my owl to
Alright, your owl flies over there. What does it do?
What is it? What does it see inside?
It sees sandals carved out of obsidian. It sees, what seems to be a jacket that is full of gemstones. It sees a beard comb that also has a bunch of gemstones. It sees a hookah made of platinum and sapphire. And it sees a rolled up leather scroll.
I guess it will try to pick up the scroll.
The scroll it can indeed pick up.
Okay. I guess it will fly it over to me.
Alright, it brings you the scroll.
This is
Oh,
weird,
hey.
right?
Well, we got a scroll out of it. Was there other stuff in there?
There was other stuff in there.
I assume you picked the most valuable thing. What's in that?
Bring it. Open it.
Imagine the scroll's trapped.
Hey, look. If I trap my chest, I'm gonna trap my scroll too. Alright, I open the scroll.
Scroll
Alright,
instant
so
fireball.
any of you read Dwarvish?
I do.
The one time I don't choose Dwarves is the random
Oh.
language of the day.
I actually do speak Dwarvish. What?
Alright,
Oh, hello.
then I will send it in chat for you guys.
Me who can speak Elvish. I don't understand shit.
I think I chose right. I chose all the languages that Sethra thought would she'd have to do business with. What?
Sable just looks over at Sephra. Just sequences of numbers.
I get that, but what does it correspond to?
They don't look like coordinates. Maybe it's some kind of passcode?
Maybe, but to what?
Oh,
Is there a vault somewhere?
is there a fucking... Well, there is that one other room that we didn't check. Sable just walks in and opens the fucking door over here.
Alright.
It's like, is there something in here?
Door opens into a closet that has been converted into a shrine. A shelf embedded on the south wall holds a 2-foot tall statuette of a deep Dwega made of Chardolin. It depicts a nude female Dwegar with no facial features and a spiked crown atop her bald head. Stacked on smaller shelves around the statuette are 7 Mind Flayer skulls.
Escalate real quickly.
Seven, huh?
Oh,
He'll love that.
I'm gonna.
Well, I mean, theoretically, Sethra might be kind of glad that those might be the ones that have been hunting her, but at the same time, kind of freaked out that they're here at all. What the fuck is this guy's fetish? Also, I'm running over to this chest. What the hell is going on? You told me there was... You lying fuck.
Yeah, you're looking at the chest. There's a bunch of stuff in it.
I pull all the stuff out.
Alright, as you pull these stuff out, I need
What
you
the
to make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh,
As the bottom of the chest lifts up when all the weight is taken off of it.
God damn it.
do I need to
Deserved.
make a con save too?
Yeah, you'll need to make a con save as well.
Well,
Damn it.
27.
Alright.
21.
Okay, you both save, so you only take half damage.
Oh, great, half damage.
Which means you take... you only take 10 points of poison damage instead of 21.
Okay.
Ah, I am in pain. I need a. This statue might be important. I'm not. Fuck this room. I'm not even gonna take fucking statue with me.
What the hell happens? Do we
Fuck
just get
this shit.
Do we just get stink bombed?
You got, what's it called? A cloud of poisonous gas.
What the fuck?
I did say it was trapped.
Oh, wait, is the gas still in there, or is
The
it like?
gas is lingering.
Fucking run the
And
hell
Sethra is
out.
dying.
I just close the
I just-
doors and kill
I
Sethra.
fall out of the room with all the stuff in my hands. I'm just like, okay, it was trapped. Okay. Okay, you weren't lying.
Yeah.
That's fair.
You fucking idiot! You got me in that too.
Okay, look. I assumed that I was correct in my assumptions because I usually am.
So,
I can't imagine a timeline where me being wrong would cause mass destruction or something.
You know, can we just take a brief rest? Maybe one might call it a short rest. Cause I'm in pain.
How in pain are you?
I'm more than 50% in pain.
Tragic.
Half
my
your
pain
body
threshold. Yeah, half my body is in pain.
I see. You want to smoke this hookah while during your break?
Maybe.
That is crazy.
You know, I've
Hey.
done crazier shit. I'm gonna fucking take the hookah.
alright.
Hey, Arcus, don't judge, you know? What do you want?
Arcus shakes his head.
Alright, so you guys take a short rest?
Yeah, why not?
Yeah.
Alright, cool. So, Sethra, during the short rest, you just start feeling this, this madness seep in.
What?
I must bend the truth, exaggerate, or outright lie to be interesting to other people.
She got hit with the
What?
gaslight gatekeep girl boss disease.
By the gaslight, I guess. Okay. What the fuck? Okay, sure. I didn't know the trap was that bad.
And I presume the rest was, actually have the short rest, right?
Yeah, you all have the short rest, including Sathra.
Okay.
But during the short rest, the madness starts to seep in a little bit.
What the fuck? Got a spell slot back, I guess, but during it, Sethra will just be like fucking biting our fingernails and just be. Oh, they're all after.
That's what I should have did. I could re-roll it that way. Oh, so yeah, back at full HP. All right, that worked.
Use the majority of my hit die.
Bend the truth and. What is
Okay,
it? Bend the truth and.
You must bend the truth, exaggerate, or outright lie to be interesting to people.
To be
Gaslight.
interesting. That's already Sethra.
I'll say gaslight, gatekeep, and girl boss.
No
Oh,
one's gonna
boy.
notice that Sethra has changed. Why did this gas fuck me up so bad?
Because you didn't listen to the rogue when they told you that there was a trap there.
What the fuck? Okay, alright. Fair enough. Alright, let's do it then.
Okay, well, Sable's gonna open the doors. Is the gas still there?
The gas
Oh,
has
God.
dissipated by now.
Opens the door,
yeah,
gas
of course
floods
it is.
in, just poison Sethra more.
Well, I guess. Well, I mean, you already got everything from the chest.
Well, there might be something
Uh,
else at the bottom of that chest. I don't know if I checked everything.
Okay, well, Sable looks at the bottom of the chest. Is there anything?
There seems to be nothing else in the chest.
Sable's gonna try lifting the chest. Can you do that?
I'd say no. It is bolted to the floor. It does say
The
that.
chest turns into a mimic and eats you.
All right. Looks like there's nothing in there. I mean, last remaining thing in this room of possibly any value was that fucking weird ass statue thing. I don't know, but like, I don't know.
Your guess is as good as mine about that statue.
And that statue probably actually has something to do with Duergar. I've actually, you know, that I've read in a bunch of places that Mind Flare and Duergar are connected biologically.
That
There's this like
sounds-
look of genuine, no, like visible confusion on Arca's face as she says that. Like, what?
Yeah, no, it's crazy. You wouldn't believe. I've read it in a bunch of books that you probably wouldn't even be able to find. That's the thing.
Well, then why don't you fucking hang on to that statue?
You know what? I think it would be better if one of you did, but I think, anyway, let's keep going.
I guess.
Alright, so you guys are leaving the statue and heading out?
Apparently.
Alright.
I guess we check the next stop on routine would be here. If I actually had the fucking pink thing, not drawing thing here.
Okay. 3 braziers heaped with glowing hot coals illuminate and heat a long hall. At the eastern end of this hexagonal stone table, surrounded by 6 stone chairs, seated in the chair facing the door is a haggard old Duergar with long black hair streaked with ribbons of white and fingernails like shards of iron. She is devouring a hearty buffet of cooked meats, mushrooms, and strange underdark fare. Lurking near her is a small mechanical dragon made of a shiny black substance. Hunched over a hot stove in the west side of the room are 3 Duergar cooks. At the sight of you, they drop their utensils and reach for their weapons, but the old Duergar says something in Dwarvish to keep them at bay.
Well, hello there. Good to meet you. I'm Sethra the Great. Very, yeah.
Uh, she looks and is like, come, join for dinner. May as well.
Oh, dinner. I'm actually a cook myself.
The Dwager in the kitchen will, like kitchen stovetop area, will come and start bringing over plates of food.
What does this food look like?
It looks like stewed meat of some kind with a thin cover of ash on it.
Well, I don't trust how you said stewed meat of some kind. Last time we had that, it was fucking dwarf meat.
Make a investigation check to see what you think it is.
Do. 26.
It looks like some sort of stewed brain.
Oh,
Got me fucked up.
As she like is watching you guys stare at the food. Oh, come now, you don't think I would be feeding you anything too gruesome? It's just an intellect devourer.
Wasn't that the... This is Mock asking this. Wasn't that the bastard that tried to drag me down into the Underdark?
Think
No,
so.
that was a.
No,
That was a.
no.
Tara would know, but it was a weird bird.
Yeah, I
Brain
can't remember what
monster.
it's called, but intellect devourer is like, think of a spider, but if the spider's body was a brain.
Okay, so yeah, so it wasn't that thing. Argus will, Can I roll a deception check just to, I guess, hide his very much discomfort eating, effectively brain meat?
Yeah, go ahead.
Damn, I was almost a 19. 11.
Yeah, you think you're doing a good job.
I've actually had a full meal today, so I'm not going to partake.
I've had worse. I can do it. I can partake.
All right. She literally is making like no moves against you. She's making no moves to really help you. She's just like, come sit, eat, and then she continues enjoying her meal.
So Argus effect does not eat.
Sit and eat.
All right.
So, do you mind if I ask real quick? What's with the lack of hostility while everyone else we've met has tried to kill us?
I don't give a flying fuck what Zadorok is trying to do. I'm just here because I'm here. Whatever his business, that's his business. I just want the food.
You're not part of his group? Are you being held here against your will?
No. Just here because I'm here. Like, that's what all she has to say.
Do you know whatever the hell Zadok's planning to do with this? Well, he'll mostly shoot like the little dragon by her, but obviously referencing the significantly large one they saw fly out.
I can't say I fully know. He's sending it out into the Tens town. I think the other room had some sort of map of his general plans. I know he wants to unite my clan and his, but I haven't agreed to anything yet.
I see. You're waiting until you're certain that he's going to win?
I'm waiting to see if there's... She hesitates and goes, frankly, he seems like the type who's only doing what's best for him. I don't trust that he'll truly take the best interests of my people in mind, but I'm giving him time to prove himself otherwise.
What do you say if we shorten that time? We plan to stop him as we wish for the 10 towns to keep thriving. We have a vested interest in it existing still.
Well,
And
it's
for him,
none of my
Yeah.
business. I don't have allegiance either way.
so you are currently a neutral party. What would you be able to, what could I say to you to get you to be a allied party of mine?
Oh, I don't think there's anything you can say to win my allegiance. My allegiance is my own, and I will decide on my own what I wish to do. But I have little plan to entertain the whims of those who walk in the daylight.
You've never much liked non-Dwager.
I wouldn't say I like or dislike them, but I will not be beholden or such to the ones that, frankly, his existence doesn't affect my own in the grand scheme of things.
Mhm. So then, since you have no vested interest in all this, could you then answer me this? Why is Zardock doing all this? I know he probably hates the 10 towns, probably just general dickery. But is there some bigger plan to this? Is he trying to stop something? Is he following some bigger, like,
He hasn't told me such details. I assume because I won't readily agree to work with him, so he is not ready to easily share.
Fair enough, fair enough. What would benefit your clan most? Other than continually living.
I assure you, nothing you daylighters can offer.
Oh, I don't think you understand. There's many things that can be offered.
Yes, but she examines you up and down, and it's like, you daylighters wouldn't last long enough in the Underdark to be of any use.
I'm from a planet that is quite literally galaxies away from yours.
All the more reason you wouldn't understand what is down in the deepest dark
I'm
of this
telling you.
planet.
I am telling you that the politics of your underground shit does not matter to me.
Then why are you trying to talk in politics, girl?
What I'm telling you is that we can be allies, or and then there's just a silence.
She just like gives you this blank stare and then laughs. It's like, you have it. You speak big words, but you really have no idea what you're talking in circles around. You'd be better off just walking away and not wasting your time here.
All right. Well then. when we do kill Zardrock, I'm gonna come back here. And I'm going to skin you alive.
The fuck?
Good luck.
Alright, I leave for dinner. Leave dinner.
At least for dinner.
Leave for dinner.
She, doesn't stop you.
I realized that I kind of dominated that conversation. I apologize. I imagine you guys probably wanted to ask your own questions.
Oh no, it was amusing.
Not really. I mean, only thing Argus probably would have asked was more about her plan. I don't think she would have been inclined to ask, as she puts it, want to walk in the light. Or something to that effect.
Okay. Just want to make sure.
So that. Did you, when you were describing what was in, I guess, the fucking kitchen and the old lady eating food, did you describe what was in this area too?
Nope.
I guess that might as well look there while we can't get in there. Might as well look there while we're here.
Yeah, across from the double doors, is a short hall with a lowered iron, portcullis at its southernmost end. Then moving the iron lever jutting out of the west wall raises and lowers the portcullis, beyond which is a wide shaft that descends 100 feet. So there is a wide door with a big hole.
Big hole.
Gotcha. Wide hole, big door, and the levers are where now? Because Discord's being Discord when you were explaining that.
It's just jutting out of the west wall. So it would be just here.
Okay. It was mainly more of a, is like inside or on the other side where you can actually grab it.
It's where you can grab it.
Okay.
It doesn't seem to be quote unquote a lock as much as a don't fall down the hole gate, I guess you could call it.
Gotcha. I suppose we can circle back here as we check out these 3 rooms we're coming up on.
Alright. So which one do you go to first?
So I'd say might as well go to one Seth was going towards.
I just picked a random room.
Well, that random room is the way we're going now.
Alright, you go. This dark chamber contains a plain stone bed, a stone trunk, and 4 unlit braziers.
Alright. I'm gonna flip the bed.
What?
I am just going to think that maybe that's her bed and just start flipping every bed I see.
All these beds are like
with your-
stone beds.
Your scrawny little arms.
They are solid slabs of stone, essentially.
Even I would struggle with my massive strength. I would probably need to go large.
And you said this room was dark, right?
Yeah.
Well, I do attempt it, and it does look silly.
How dark is this room?
It is, I'd say, completely light, pitch black. There's no windows in here, and there is no light.
Alright, time to whip out the torch and I guess start lighting the braziers.
Alright, the braziers give low light. It's like burning coals, much less than fire, but it's dim light. It's serviceable.
As long as I can see. I guess I'll examine the chest again to make sure it's not trapped again.
Alright. You walk over to the chest and you start examining it, and it will. Technically, it would have math. Nope, that's still bad. As you're examining it, a pseudopod comes out and rushes at you, and you manage to dodge out of the way before it, snaps.
Alright, motherfucker's getting shot. Where's my laser pistol?
Thing that just dropped is gonna assume it's a dice roll. I don't know.
That I assume is a dice.
Anyways, let's roll initiative.
Okay.
We'll do a quick initiative. I don't think that'll be a big deal. But
15.
19.
Oh wait, is that all of us or just Arcus?
well, whoever came into the room.
Oh, yeah, I wasn't dragging my character around. I guess I would've.
I was here, so I suppose not.
Right.
And back.
Well,
Alright. So, with that, Sable, you have to start.
I'm gonna move over here. And I do have a reach weapon. I don't know how far these pseudopods can go, so I'm just gonna attack it from 10 feet away. Whack. So 13 to hit.
A 13 hits.
Oh, nice. 11 points of damage.
Okay.
And another whack. I know that's gonna hit then. For another 9 points of damage.
Okay.
That is my turn. I'm not doing anything else.
Alright. Sethra.
Okay. Third level magic missile.
Okay.
That's 5, I think. Yes. Okay.
Also, yes, like, they are picking all the fights.
I mean, this one tapped me
16.
first. This is self-defense.
16 points of damage? Alright. I think that was more in reference to the last fight you're trying to pick, but...
I mean, I was trying to do nothing.
So,
Except
I mean,
was
I'm,
absolutely trying to
I'm
fight, though.
insane right now, so I'm just pulling with it.
I mean, you picked some fights when you weren't insane, but that's beside the point.
Well,
Alright.
Look, Tareth is gonna. My memories of Tareth are gonna influence me.
I
you
will
Sethra.
pass crazy. Anyway, I'm striking with my +1 dagger, since that probably the first thing ours was swung with.
Alright.
For a 19 to hit.
19 hits.
I sincerely hope so. For 7 points of damage, and Sable isn't close enough for the sneak attack damage, is he?
No.
10 feet away.
Coward! Alright, now we just smack the bitch with the other dagger.
Hey,
Damn, that's only 11 to hit.
That does not hit.
Didn't think so. Alright, Carrot, wait, no, I got you still move. Wait. Hold up, that was with that. Nope. It doesn't. I need to double check how. Okay, I can use a bonus action to do that. Okay, yeah, I'll use my bonus action for second attack. Alright, carry on.
Alright. That is the end of your turn. You're staying there?
Yes, man, because if I move, I just provoke an opportunity attack.
Okay. It is going to... It's gonna try to bite you.
Of course it is.
15
This is why we
to
hate the
hit?
Underdark. That thankfully does not hit.
Alright, that's all I can do.
And this is why Arcus hates the Underdark. The creatures that come out of it.
Sable.
okay, since I saw my friend get almost chomped on, I am gonna move closer. If only to get selfish advantage. So So yeah, it's time to wreck the shit out of this thing. 22 to hit.
Good thing you
hits.
had that advantage. Oops.
Yeah, I know, right? 13 damage.
Okay.
And 17 to hit.
That hits.
Double 8s, really.
Perfectly
11 points
balanced,
of
as all
damage.
things should be.
Yeah, with that you can kill it.
I'm just gonna fucking cleave right through its center. Hiya! Did the mimic have anything inside it?
Nope.
Actually, or is it just like, ugh.
We'll start throwing
Gross.
daggers at these next chests we see. Off principle at this point.
It's only the first.
That's
Casting Sacred Flame on every chest.
that's how it happens. After the first mimic.
After the first mimic, every inanimate object is a mimic.
Yeah.
It's all fun and games until the table starts laughing at the bard's joke.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I laugh. It's like I laugh. The fighter laughs. The bartender laughs. The table laughs. We kill the table. It was a good time.
Was there anything in the mimic?
Nope.
Or I guess
Yeah,
that's
not.
the chest.
Yeah, I had
Nope.
Okay.
Well, Arcus, you've done it again.
Yep.
The,
Yeah,
the
no,
hell
they
you
get
mean again?
Well, you found this place, and now you found the mimic. You're attracting danger.
You've saved the day.
There's a distinctive look of, I don't want to hear that from you of all people when Sable says that. They'll just sigh and then just walk out the room.
Arcus, like, I can't stand these.
I don't blame him.
Alright, so...
Next we'll check out this room.
Alright.
Alright. This dark room contains a plain stone bed, a stone trunk, and 4 unlit braziers. Mounted on the walls are the heads of various creatures that might be found in the mountains or the subterranean depths.
Could you say that one more time?
This room, this
You
dark
cut
room
out.
contains plain stone beds, a stone trunk, 4 unlit braziers. Mounted on the walls are heads of various creatures that might be found in the mountains of the subterranean depths.
Okay.
That's okay. Well, obligatory line the braziers with my torch.
Alright. I'm gonna just take off my noise suppression. After we'll do standard. I'll go from the crispy to the standard, and maybe I'll stop cutting me off every time. I feel like it's every time my dog's claws click on the floor, it's trying to drown that out, and drowns me out as well.
Baby. She just wants to participate.
Oh, I have no problem with her clapping on the floor. It's the fact that, I have a really good microphone and it cuts off, and I think it's the Discord noise suppression.
I think you might be right.
Yeah, it is now much better.
Okay.
You
Is
said
the
there's like a
stone- Yeah.
you said the stone trunk was there. It's like the trunk you see as the foot of someone's bed.
Yeah, essentially.
All right, still throwing a dagger at it. I got plenty of these things.
You throw a dagger at it. Make an attack roll.
I swear to God.
10.
10. You hit the trunk and it bounces off because it's stone.
But did it react in any way, shape, or form?
Not that you can tell.
Mimics don't feel pain.
Alright. I'm gonna try to use my
I think the one you brutally murdered felt pain.
I don't think it felt pain, it just died.
I think it felt pain. It just died.
Try to open it from a distance with my mage hand.
Alright. How much can Mage Hand lift?
10 pounds of weight.
I would
like
say
twice as strong as Sephira.
it could barely
Well-
lift the, because it's made of stone. I'm like, how heavy is the stone lid? But I'd say it can manage.
Alright. But it was the mimic's mouth.
The strength of Tet Sephiros.
Look, I've done some strong things in this campaign. Like, you know, be around Tereth for a long time.
That's mentally strong. We need he's talking about physically strong.
Yup.
This comes from a rogue mine, so the only thing strong about me is my legs, but that's beside the point.
Strong lean legs.
Also, I can outrun you if it comes down to it, and I have proven this.
Show you strong legs.
Weird way to flirt, but alright.
I didn't mean that flirty way, but
I know, but the setup was there.
alright. Open. What's inside?
The stone trunk holds a ceramic jug of wine, drinking horn, and a rolled up piece of leather bearing a charcoal sketch of a lady.
I heard wine, something, and a charcoal sketch of a woman. Why are we finding a bunch of women in this damn place? What the fuck?
A drinking horn.
Drinking horn, gotcha. Okay, so wine, drinking horn, and charcoal sketch of a woman. Alrighty then.
Let's steal their booze.
I mean, you already stole their drugs.
Yeah.
It's really funny given the fact that I know the context of who this other woman is. You know what? And because it's completely inconsequential to anything, it's a charcoal sketch of this guy's late mother.
Oh.
Alrighty then.
Alright, let's draw like big. No, sorry, I was gonna say something terrible.
Kahunas.
Oh no. Anyway.
Gigantic bazongas. Okay.
No. We're respectful. Anyway.
I don't know. This guy could also be dead for all we know. We might have killed this guy a bit earlier.
Let's just get their stuff and go. Let's not linger on.
Yeah, we go to the last room with the fucking lever device thing with Poppy.
Alright. Braziers of glowing hot coals stand in the corner of this room, working to offset the cold air that flows through the row of arrow slits in the south wall. Scattered around the room are several training dummies made of wood and sackcloth, as well as 4 freestanding suits of plate armor. A door-to-ceiling iron cage is in the middle of the room containing an elevator shaft with chains running up and down away from it. The chains are in constant motion. You hear large mechanical noises high above and below.
So wait, this is an elevator?
Yes.
What the? Well, going down.
Down.
Do you want to just take the elevator down?
What else is there here?
Fair enough. A box-shaped iron elevator car constantly goes up and down the shaft, stopping for 1 minute on each floor and taking 1 minute to move from one level to the next. A collapsing iron gate on the west side of the cage slides open when the car arrives at this level, above or below. A 10-foot wide stone shaft climbs 100 feet to the area above, or 100 feet to the area below. So you're just gonna take it to the area below?
Yes?
Yeah, we can go down first.
Yeah.
Where are we ending up?
Well, I will tell you when I find it.
I will tell you when I find out.
you are heading down to X30, which means I have to scroll up the map again. Okay, that's what I thought.
X30, that's my favorite pro.
Yeah, the unfortunate thing about this is having both the, like, what's going on up and the map. I keep having to go back and forth fairly consistently.
I imagine reading this part of the books, like, sucks.
Especially on, like, D&D Beyond format versus, like, where I could just have pages bookmarked. So
Yeah.
Down.
Okay.
There we go.
See that. That makes sense geologically. I do want to say, it's impressive they built elevators.
They built a mecha dragon.
Oh, okay, yes, obviously that's with magic, but this is not with magic. Literally them just using, like normal
Mechanical engineering.
engineering. Yeah.
Yeah.
The music that's playing on in the background on my end is really funny, with the context of everything. It's so cheerful. It is Fall and Roll from Fall Guys.
Oh, interesting. We are now here.
So the elevator shaft terminates in this room. A large stone wheel next to the iron cage turns constantly. West of the wheel is a Dwagar encased in a crude-looking exoskeletal construction, his face a mask of pain.
I don't like that at all.
And as you guys enter the room, you do once more need to roll initiative as he stares at
Oh,
you
shit.
and decides you're not supposed to be here and immediately goes to attack.
You don't know my credentials. I own this place.
You know my
You're-
credentials? I'm gonna kill you. Fucking fuck. Initiative.
14.
Damn it, I rolled low. 11.
This one. 14, 11, Sethra. Roll this.
21.
21. Alright, Sethra, you get to start.
Okay, so I see a guy here.
Yeah.
Let me do something with him, like scorching ray. That sounds fun. Oh, that was less fun. Not one.
That one does not hit.
That's crazy. That was a dirty 20.
A 20 hits.
That was a 2, so 10.
10 does not hit.
Okay, good stuff, good stuff. 12 fire damage, though.
Alright.
This fucking swing sometimes. Bonus action, shoot some fire with the fire seed. 13.
13 does not hit.
Then that's my turn.
Alright. Arcus.
Alright. First up, is attacking with my +1 dagger. Hiya. For a 21 to hit.
A 21 hits.
Oh, alright. For a whopping 9 points of damage.
Okay.
And here comes the second dagger. For a dirty 20.
20 hits.
For just 4 damage.
4 damage. Alright. Now it is.
And that's my turn.
His turn. And he is going to start attack 1 against Arcus. This one is with a giant claw. That is a 16 to hit.
That is, yep, exactly AC.
That will be for 5 points of damage. And then
Alright.
he hits you with a hammer for an unnatural 20
Bitch. Alright.
for another 9 points of damage.
Yeah, we'll take that.
Do not wanna. Can you like reduce the damage?
Yeah, but I mean, it's not that bad. So I'll still have full. Well, I got back up to full health after the short rest.
I mean, it's for you could just do it for free. So I got
Yeah, it's fine.
okay. I'll take it.
Alright, Sable.
Alright. Well. Where's the fucking escape? I'm leaving. I'm kidding. Fuck it. I guess I'll 5, 10. Yeah, I got plenty of room. Gonna just smack him from about 10 feet away.
Okay.
Gonna give you a good whack. For 13.
13 misses.
Oh, of course it misses. 27.
27 hits.
Well, like you
Nice.
said, 27 also misses.
So that's 16 points of damage.
Alright, you go.
Oh, okay. Hiya! Wow, that was really easy. Are you okay, Arcus?
Fine. Not the worst thing I've been hit with.
Yeah. I imagine. Alright. Nothing else interesting in this weird ass room?
No.
What this armor or weird stuff that this guy was wearing? Does it come off?
Not easily. You might be able to pull it off, but from what you can tell, it was kind of made and he was shoved into it, and it's a little bit crude. It's not just like an armor piece. It's almost like they used a Dwagar to make a living construct.
Oh, that's not.
Ooh.
I'll just take some notes. Interesting. Very fascinating.
It's
I'd like to know more about the smithing process of this, but well, fabrication is unique.
you know what's also unique, and I just kicked down the door.
You kick down the door
Like your legs.
to inside this room, you can hear loud mechanical noises that seem to be coming from behind the south wall. Standing, well, you're kind of in the south wall, so from behind you, standing in the middle of the room, facing the double doors in the north, is a 7-foot-tall statue of a female Dwagar in scale mail robes. The top of its head above the eyes has been sheared off, making space for a stone brazier that gives off a flicker of flame. Chained to the statue's pedestal is a emaciated, malformed creature with rubbery, purplish gray flesh, a bulbous head with a metal plate bolted to it, and sinister eyes.
I swear, for all is holy and pure, they fucking chained a mind flayer to this damn statue.
What the fuck? What the hell am I looking at?
Arx takes a noble step back away from where the fuck is now glaring at them.
And I'm just gonna look at it, like examine, see what the hell, if I can recognize what the hell any of this is.
First of all, Sether, you would know that this creature chained up to the statue is indeed a mind flayer.
I see.
Son of a bitch.
Is it alive?
It does seem to be alive.
Fucking Christ.
I think it's like effectively like crippled slash disabled as far as his mental abilities. I'm assuming it's because there's a whole metal plate in his head, but other than that, it's still alive. Yes, Dante, what the hell is this?
What the hell is this?
Hell is this?
Yeah, the mind flayer does not want to go near you. Oh, are you going through that door as well? This room is filled with stacks of granite tablets. Behind them lurks a long bearded dwager wearing black robes and tall black mitre.
Is another person in here?
Yes.
I see.
Ay caramba.
So, you like go look in one room, you look in the other, and then you see this man standing in here, like, essentially staring you down.
What? What is going on? Why do you have one of those down here?
I think the better question is, why are you down here?
That's not any of your fucking concern now. We're here.
You are stepping into my temple area. I think it is of my concern.
Alright, here's the explanation then. We're here to fuck shit up. If you don't want to die,
Roll
then
initiative.
start answering questions.
Initiative. Simple as that. He's not dealing with this shit. He's like,
13.
Oh, there's the fucking at 2024. This is what Rhiannon feels like.
Oh, a 12.
I thought the one was your initiative. I'll say, damn, both ends of the
That's
spectrum.
wow. That'd be impressive.
okay, so they don't have this exact, so we are just going to get a dwager. We'll just get a standard, dwager, I guess. Well, what's his? No. Fine. I'll just have to keep track of his HP on my own. It's probably like something went wrong. Thanks, D&D Beyond. You refresh it. HP. There we go. That's what I wanted. There we go. Now I can keep track of it on the table. And combat. Adult tokens. Now let's get this combat right. So, Sethra, you have a... What? Is your initiative 12 then?
Yes, 12.
Okay. Sable is 13. Or is this the last initiative? No, this is this one. Sable's 13. It's like 2 minutes ago, but my thing crashed and I can't tell which is anymore. 24. Alright. So Arcus, you get to start as Sether goes, I'm ready to fuck shit up. The Dwager tenses and gets ready to strike, and you clock this and get to act before he does.
In that case, I will shoot him with the... Yeah, you know what? Fuck it. He deserves it. Laser pistol.
Okay.
Okay, there's only 20 feet.
This is a gun.
I'm going to destroy these digital dice. That's a nat 1 for an 8 to hit.
That misses.
Happy surprised I didn't. Alright, in that case, bonus action. What the fuck can I do? Oh, can't do anything else, so yeah, it's my turn.
Okay. Sable.
Yeah. Moving in a little closer. I stab at the... where the fuck is my... I'm gonna scroll back up to it. 15. Does a 15 hit?
A 15 just hits, yes.
Hmm. Points of damage.
Okay, is your weapon magical at all?
Yes.
Okay.
Don't like that question. Yeah, I guess I'll attack again.
Okay.
Oh, well, that was actually a 2 hit. I don't know why I even rolled the damage. The 13 isn't gonna hit.
Nope.
Yeah. Alright, bonus action, I don't know, fucking... Oh, I flip people off when they're dead, whatever, fucking... I'll just insult this guy in Infernal, and like, fuck you, you piece of shit!
Okay.
Okay, that's my turn.
Alright, Sethra.
I can't believe I'm going before. It's crazy.
You know what? I don't think it matters. It doesn't matter. I didn't give him the right initiative bonus because I'm using a different token than his stat block, but...
Oh, I see. Fair enough. Man, I want to hit up like a super big spell, but I just don't have any of my stuff prepared. I wish I had cool spells, like... Alright, just fucking get hit with a chromatic orb, hopefully. You know, actually, fuck him. Fucking, let's get Wand of Wonder in here again. Wait, session's almost again. Let's just fucking kill us all. Not. Fuck, that's fire!
Did you just fireball the entire room?
Yeah.
Did you?
I
It's
don't have
I'm
fireball.
not
evasion.
even joking. 70 to
Okay.
79. Cast fireball.
Alright, everyone roll your deck saves,
Oh, no.
including you, Sethra.
Well,
Okay.
I'm gonna use my reaction to add a
21.
I just get so pissed at him. I fucking.
Explode.
Does a 13 save?
No, that doesn't. Alright, well.
Does not?
13 does not save. It's a DC 15.
Ah, fuck. Well, whatever.
Well, Zil singles. Good luck, everybody else.
What
I
does
have
he do?
resistant fire. 86 damage.
86.
As the fireball goes off, he just stands in it and laughs.
What?
Oh, great, the suicidal cult members.
Now I'm having an idea of what this guy are thinking. Maybe? There's actually a lot of things.
Okay. It's only 37 damage.
Thankfully, I have that.
Yeah, same here because I have fire resistance.
I guess, by the way, that would also affect the Mind
18
Flare,
points
if
of
that's
damage
there.
I'm
If
gonna
that's a
say
lie.
because you went through this door to get there, it's a sealed door and sealed walls. I don't think the fireball bursts through. It goes around corners, but I don't think it goes through walls.
Wait, okay, so this is the. Sorry, I'm not.
Sorry,
being
when you
right.
guys were going into the room, I thought
Oh,
you were
okay.
exiting into that
This
room by
is
the
the-
door. Yes, the Mind Flayer's over here.
Okay.
The fireball you managed to contain into this room because you're in a sealed room.
Alright, and now follow-up question. Can I uncanny dodge the damage I'm already having?
Yeah. Yeah, you
Alright.
can.
No, it's fire. It says fireball. Fireball specifically said fire spreads around corners.
Yes, but it's not corners, it's a sealed door. It doesn't go
Then how
through
did
solid
we-
objects.
But how did we see the?
Because
thing
when you
there?
guys were talking, you're standing at this door going, okay, we're moving to the next room, so I assumed you were moving into here.
No, I specifically kicked
I
this door
didn't
down.
see that door. I saw where everyone started, which was in this corner.
Then why are we in this room?
Because then I look back and you're just like, and I'm looking here. I'm like, oh, we're in this room now? I'm like, okay, so this is what's in this room. And that's why I described a new room with a new guy.
To friend with Gab because I definitely thought we were going into the room with the statue, and I looked down, we're sitting in this little corner.
So, are we
So the-
not in the room with the statue, or are
No,
we in the room?
the room with the statue is this room here with the statue in the drawing.
Is he supposed to be in the room with the statue?
The Mind Flayer's in the room with the statue. The Dwager's in the room you went into.
Okay, so we wouldn't see the statue,
You wouldn't see the statue from here.
but you did describe it because you thought we.
Because I thought, because it was like Arcus and everyone was here, so I thought you were going through that door. So I
Okay, I'm
described it as you were
understanding.
going
There
through that
was a
door.
misunderstanding. I apologize.
And then I
Yeah.
corrected, or attempted to correct it by reading what was in the other room. That's
I
why
see.
when I went, oh, you're here, and then read a new description, was me realizing
Gotcha.
you're crowding into a
Alright.
different room.
Alright, I apologize for getting surly. I was just very confused at what is happening at all. So then, presumably, we would have to have opened this door even, and then come through this door, and then this door would have to be open.
Well, I just assume you don't actually know what's there, because you guys all came back through this door, so it's like, okay, so we went that way instead of this way.
But
You really, really just want to destroy this Mind Flayer because, you know
no,
it's
I'm
all
just
the way over
saying, like, trying to.
Okay, 20 foot.
the
Okay,
timeline.
so it's 20
It's
foot.
fine, I don't need it
It
destroyed.
doesn't hit the Mind Flayer anyways because these squares are 10 feet.
It's
So
fine.
a 20-foot radius
I don't care.
would actually just get you to here, not to here.
I don't
At a
care.
10 foot. Just saying.
I'm
Either way,
just trying to make
whether
sense of
the
this
door is open or
timeline.
not, you will not get far enough.
I just was trying to make sense of this timeline.
The timeline is you retcon seeing the Mind Flayer for the time being. Arcus
Fine.
peeked through one door and then realized you were going the other direction and ran the other way.
Okay. Okay. Fine then. Sorry. Anyway, so it's his turn. Gosh.
Just hear shouting in the distance.
But there's not 0% chance that's my nephew.
Anyways, yeah, so, you guys in the room take 37 points of damage, or half as much if you save.
Sure.
I only took 8, because double halving.
Nice. I was hoping for that too, but I did not.
Alright. Now it's the Dwagar's turn, who just laughs through the fire and steps closer to Sethra.
This week I'm traumatizing Sethra.
He will first whip out, and as he does, doesn't have a weapon, and his fingers start to look a little more claw-like as he attacks. And that is a 25 to hit
Yeah, that hits.
for 4 points of damage.
That is exactly